There are few compliments more meaningful to a boxer than to hear people say, he's a guy that people love to see fight. Well, that's exactly what they said about our next inductee. He was born in Washington, D.C. before eventually moving to Pensacola in his mid-20s. Now, growing up, he watched boxing on TV with his dad. But his dad, being a man of the cloth, he was a little reluctant to go to his dad and tell him that he actually wanted to be a fighter. So he turned to his uncle, who started secretly taking him to a local gym. He spent several years training, sparring, beating on the bags, until finally, coach came to him and said, "You know, man, you're wearing out my bags, my gloves. It's time for you to have a fight." Well, he got permission from his dad finally, and a brief amateur career began. He eventually turned pro in 1989, but it was not with a bang, actually. Now, this guy was a cruiserweight, maximum 190, 200 pounds. He was matched with then unbeaten heavyweight Bruce Seldon, who would later fight for a world heavyweight title. It was his first fight. Rough start, but he was undaunted. He went back and stuck with the cruiserweights and began to move up the contenders' ladder. He began to develop a reputation as one of the most exciting fighters of his day. He was all action. In November of 2001, he traveled to the United Kingdom, where he would meet Carl Thompson for the vacant IBO cruiserweight title. He suffered 2 knockdowns, but his opponent went down 4 times in what became the fight of the year, what many consider one of the top 50 fights of all time. He became the cruiserweight champion of the world. British fans loved him so much, on his next return to England, he was treated like royalty. He stepped out of boxing in 2008 with a final record of 29 wins, 8 losses, 26 wins by way of knockout, 11 total fights here in Florida. These days he works as a personal trainer and works with special needs children. A lot of people may not know this, but when he was 8 years old, he was actually diagnosed with a hole in his heart and needed surgery. Same thing Evander Holyfield had. If you have any doubt, or had any doubt at the time, that that surgery was successful, all you have to do is look back at the bulk of his career, and you will have your answer. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming to the Florida Boxing Hall of Fame class of 2013, world champion, Ezra Sellers.
I wish I had a witness tonight. All I need is one. Hey, he saw the best in me. When everyone else around me, yeah. Everyone else can only see the worst in me. Does anybody have that testimony? When folk wrote you off, said you would never make it, what did he see? He saw the best in me.
I'm not a big speech maker, so don't be ready for that. Don't even worry. But I just want to say thanks to my family. Their undying support has been everything to me. Several friends, grits. I appreciate you guys. Thanks.